In this guitar instruction video, I want to talk to you guys about some progressions, primarily a blues progression, 1, 4, 5. The 1, 4, 5 progression is so important to rock and roll, the blues, and music in general. Without it, you wouldn't have, a pattern for songs. I'm not even going to talk about the relative minor with the 1, 4, 5 progression. I'm going to save that for another video. But you can use this progression to write your own material, to figure out a lot of songs that are out there. And it's so simple too. Say if I'm in the key of E, so I'm playing an open E chord. E is the 1, okay? You refer to E as the first chord in that progression, in the 1, 4, 5 progression. So if you got to use your fingers to count, because I still do after over 40 years of playing, E's the 1, I got to find the 4. Well, F, G, A. A's the 4th in the 1, 4, 5 progression when you're in the key of E. Starting in the key of E for a 1, 4, 5 progression. So I'm in A, that's the 4. Back to the 1, to the 4. Now you could do a million different things with this. You could play. Check out some of my previous videos on how to play the blues. And mind you, this is for beginners and some intermediate levels. And if you're more advanced, you want to check it out just as a reinforcement, that's fine too. So if I'm in the key of E playing 1, I can go up to the 4, which is A, back to the 1, which is E, to the 4, in A, or just simply strumming down strums on the A chord, back to the E. Now if I want to go to the 5, well, E, F, G, A's the 4, B would be the 5 in the 1, 4, 5 blues progression. I know I'm saying it a lot, but I cannot emphasize its importance. Here's the B for the 5, back to the 4, in the A, to the E. Now the great thing about this chord progression on the guitar, say if we go up to the 12th fret when you're playing a first position bar chord. If you don't know how to play a bar chord, check out one of my videos on how to play a bar chord. So we're going to play the first position meaning that we're barring all 6 strings. We're making a bar chord. So we're on the 12th fret. That would be the 1. Now if you go to a second position meaning that you're only barring the first 5 strings, and your third finger just bars the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings, while your first finger once again is just barring all 5 strings. That's the A, that's the 4. So we'll go over 1 and 4 with bar chords. So it's so easy because if I'm playing the 1, I'm staying on the same fret, and I'm going to the A. And then when I want to go to the 5, I'm going to go up a whole step, 2 frets in second position, to the B, back down to the A, which is 4, back to the E. Now you can take that same formula and go anywhere else on the guitar neck, and I suggest that you do. So, with the interest of saving you some time, I'm just going to go up to the 5th fret with the A, okay? So A's the 1. What's going to be the 4? A, B, C, D. It's going to be a D. So if I'm on a first position bar chord on the 5th fret with A, I'm going to stay on the 5th fret and just play the D, the second position D. That's the 4. A, D. What's going to be the E? Excuse me, what's going to be the 5? Well, I already said it. The E. Second position bar chord on the 7th fret, that's in the E. Second position bar chord, my first finger's on the 5th fret. The D, back to the A. If you want to do it in G, G's the 1, C's the 4, staying on the same fret, just, changing from first to second position bar chords. And the 5 in the key of G, if I'm playing a blues progression of 1, 4, 5 in the key of G, the 5 is the D, the 4 is the C again, and the 1 is the G. I hope I presented this so you guys can understand. It's just a great thing to know when it comes to rock, to understand the blues progression. It was so helpful for me. And I'm going to make a video about using a relative minor after the 1. As there were so many songs that were written, and still so many songs being written today with that formula. Well, I hope that you enjoy this video, and I hope that you like and subscribe to my channel, and keep playing and have fun.